My daughter banned me from her wedding because her stepfather was paying more, so I canceled my silent contribution, and they had no idea until it was too late. Hello everyone, welcome to Reddit Visuals. I've always believed that love, real love, shows up in action, not just words. That's how I raised my daughter, Emily. From the day she was born, it was just the two of us. Her mother left when she was still in diapers, and I had no choice but to figure out fatherhood one bottle, one scraped knee, one lullaby at a time. I was 24 and terrified, but she gave me purpose. She was everything. Fast forward a decade and a half, I met Karen. She was kind, grounded, and good to Emily. When we eventually married, Emily was 16 and had started to call her Mom, even though there was no biological tie. Karen's ex-husband, Rick, was also in the picture, but just barely. He'd pop in with a flashy gift or a text every few months and then vanish again. I never competed with him. I didn't have to. I was there, every day. But something changed over the years. Slowly, subtly. Rick started showing up more after Emily turned 20. He had a high-paying job in finance and liked to make his presence known with big gestures. Front-row concert tickets, surprise trips, shopping sprees. I couldn't match that. I didn't want to. I believed in being reliable, not extravagant. So when Emily got engaged at 26, I was thrilled. I hugged her fiancé, offered to help with planning, and even handed over a signed blank check to Karen. I told her, use it when needed. Just don't tell Emily it's from me. I don't want this to feel like a contest. She agreed, or so I thought. Weeks went by. I noticed I wasn't being asked to help with anything. No venue discussions, no menu tastings, no father-daughter dance. At first I assumed they were just busy, but then Emily posted an Instagram photo. Her, Rick, and her fiancé holding champagne glasses with a caption that said, "So grateful for the man making this dream wedding possible." Rick. I stared at that post for longer than I care to admit. Not a single mention of me. The man who raised her, who packed her school lunches, who taught her how to ride a bike, wasn't even in the picture. Literally. I didn't bring it up. I told myself, it's just a post. Don't make it about you. But then I got the wedding invitation. Or rather, I didn't. Karen handed it to me in the kitchen. No envelope, no smile, just a white card. My name wasn't on it. Emily thought maybe it would be simpler if you didn't attend the ceremony, she said, her voice low. I blinked. What? She doesn't want tension. She said Rick's been really involved, and she doesn't want you two in the same space. I laughed, not because it was funny, but because it was unbelievable. I said, I changed her diapers. I raised her alone for 10 years, and now I'm a liability? Karen just shrugged like it wasn't her call. And maybe it wasn't, maybe it was Emily's. But at that moment, I realized something. I was being erased, rewritten out of her story, replaced. So I nodded, quietly, didn't argue, didn't raise my voice. And 2 hours later, I picked up the phone. That silent contribution I made, the check I signed for the venue, the florist, the string quartet she wanted for the aisle walk, the down payment on the dress, all under Karen's name, all traceable, all cancelable. I didn't do it out of spite. I did it because I realized I was paying to be excluded. The dominoes fell one by one. The dress shop called Karen to confirm the cancellation. The venue followed up to say the deposit had been pulled. The florist sent an email saying they'd be refunding the card on file. Karen was panicking. Emily still hadn't called me. 3 days before the wedding, I got a message from her. Just a single line. What the hell did you do? I didn't respond. 2 hours later, she called me, screaming, crying, accusing me of ruining her big day. She said Rick was furious, that everything was falling apart. I waited until she finished. Then I said, "You didn't want me there, Emily." So I made sure I wasn't involved. Not in person, not on paper, not in spirit. "You sabotaged me," she shouted. "No," I said. "I stepped out of a story I was never meant to be in. The father figure you chose for your wedding, he can foot the bill now. You made your decision, and so did I." She hung up. Karen moved out 2 weeks later, said I was petty, that I humiliated the family. But truthfully, I think she was just upset the mask came off. It's been 3 months. Emily and I haven't spoken since. I hear from mutual friends that the wedding ended up being a rushed backyard affair. Rick apparently bailed on some of the remaining costs, saying he didn't agree to all the extras. Figures. Last week, I got a letter in the mail, handwritten. No return address, but I knew the writing instantly. It was from Emily. She said she was sorry, that she didn't realize how much I'd done, that she thought Rick stepping up meant she could finally have the kind of dad-daughter moment she always fantasized about, that she didn't realize until it all came crashing down who had really built that foundation she stood on. She didn't ask for forgiveness. She just wanted me to know she understood now. I haven't written back. Not because I'm angry, I'm not. I'm tired. Tired of being the invisible backbone of everyone else's happiness. But maybe one day I will. Maybe when she's ready to rebuild, not just reach out. Maybe when love looks like effort, not expectation. For now, I keep that letter in my drawer. A reminder that love doesn't always come wrapped in ribbons and applause. Sometimes it shows up in silence. And sometimes, silence is what finally speaks loudest.